welcome back to my channel. I hope you have been, if you're new here, hi, my name is Alani and I hope you enjoy this video. So today I'm going to be talking about like high school advice, giving you guys some advice on like how to manage high school, and because for me personally, I have been sort of struggling lately, and like as some of you might know, I'm in year 11 in high school, so that is what junior year is called in Australia. So you just like, yeah, if you don't know that. So year 11, as you guys might know, is like very stressful because I'm doing this thing called ATAR, which is like, yeah, anyway, if you don't live in Australia, you probably don't know what that is. But anyway, so ATAR is like really like stressful and hard because it's like for the most academic people, if you get what I mean. So I mean, I'm not like I've always been like an academic person, but like once I've gotten to this stage, I'm like starting to like feel like I'm not as academic anymore, and it's like really it's really hard, but like I still really want to keep on track with everything. So I thought I'd go through today with you guys like top like 10 or something tips for like keeping on track with everything and like all of that, just like actual like things of like high school advice pretty much. The first thing is to stay organized. So to always how do I explain this, to always be like organized and on track. So you might do like color coordination or color coding of things. So you go like you have like your desk is like all organized with like all the books you need, and like you have folders for like every subject, and then you like have like a list of like everything you need to do when you get home or whatever. Just like be in the rhythm of like always being organized, because for me personally that really helps, feeling like there's like this structured way of always having everything you need to do and everything there, and you don't have to really think about it that much. Just like come home from school, do all of the work, blah blah blah. So yeah, so that is the first one. Also, just before I go any further, I just want to say that I might not be doing YouTube as regularly, like I'm trying to, but being a full-time high school student is very stressful, especially when you're in upper school. So I am going to keep trying to post and upload and edit videos as often as I can, but I'm sorry if I don't like, if I have like breaks and stuff, because yeah, year 11 is very stressful. So anyway, let's carry on with the video. Number 2, we have prioritize tasks. So that means, say you have like a list of like all the tasks you need to get done in the week. You like number them from like 1 to 10. So you have like 10 tasks you need to get done. You like go, okay, this task, I have like a maths test on Thursday, I need to get this done. So, and it's like really important that I succeed in this maths test. So you prioritize that and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I do that before anything else. And yes, you just make sure you're always prioritizing tasks and like not leaving the important stuff to the last minute. So say you have like these things that you like need to get done, but they're not that important, and there's things that are more important. You do the more important things first to get them out of the way, if that makes any sense. So yes, that is my strategy. Next we have set realistic goals. So this practically means just like you set goals for yourself. So say you have but like make sure they're realistic. So you're not trying to like push yourself so hard to the degree that it's not actually realistic to achieve. So say you have like a test coming up and you're like, I want to get like over 90% in this test. If that's realistic for you, then great. Go ahead and like set that goal and like go full bore and like everything. But if like you feel like it's not really a realistic goal, maybe like dial it back a bit and like go, okay, I'm gonna try to get over 70% on this test, because then it's like more realistic to achieve. And then if you go with like the 90% goal, you might like not achieve it, and then you might feel really horrible about that. But if you're the 70% goal, then you're probably more likely to achieve it, and then you'll feel good about it, if that makes sense. So that is definitely what I recommend doing. Next we have effective study habits. So practically this just means like get into like habits to study. So do like, how do I explain this? Just so say like get into like also like rhythms of study. So like, and like there's certain techniques to studying really well and effectively, which is definitely what I recommend, because it's like really stressful and hard, especially when you get to the point in high school that I'm in. So just make sure that you're always prioritizing study and you're not leaving it to the last minute. That is what I definitely recommend. If you leave it to the last minute, it's just going to get way more stressful and you're probably going to have a million panic attacks and freak out, and it's just probably not going to end well. So I always recommended making sure that you make so much time for making sure you don't leave it to the last minute, because that is just the worst possible thing you could be doing. So yes, that is that one. The next one is one that I really struggle with because I am just not good at this at all, which is asking for help. So make sure, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be your parents, for all, like, it doesn't really matter. It's just making sure you get like the most effective help you can be getting, if that makes any sense. So like, just like, yeah, reach out, get help from your teachers, from your parents. Just make sure that like you're always getting help, because if you have no help, like, you don't want too much help, because you need to learn how to do it yourself. And especially when you're in upper school, your parents or your teachers can't be helping you 24/7 because they're stressed out too. Just make sure that like you're always getting a bit of help, because if you don't get any help, then help's just always good. If you're really stuck on something, you need help, is all I'm trying to say. That is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's carry on to the next one. The next one isn't like really a thing you like have to do. It's not really a requirement for like advice for like high school and stuff, but it's to participate in class. So this is just one that like obviously a lot of people find difficult. I find it really difficult. I barely ever participate in class, so I'm not really saying it as like a thing you have to do, because like I understand like so many people find it so hard to do, but just like trying to like vary out of like how much you like put your hand up, or like you try to like talk in class, or like you participate. Like, it's obviously really difficult to do, because obviously I'm like quite a shy person, so I'm always scared to do that, but like it's better in the long term sometimes if you do it, if that makes any sense. So yes. Okay, the next thing is healthy lifestyle. So making sure while you're doing all of this through school, you maintain a healthy lifestyle. So you're getting all the exercise and nutrition you need to stay fit and healthy, and also be in a better place mentally. Because if you're fit and healthy and you're just like you're in a really good place physically and mentally, and like in your body, then you will deal with school a lot better, and you will have better mental health, and you'll be able to handle things a lot better than you would be able to if you just don't. So I really recommend like eating healthy and like doing all of those things to like maintain a healthy lifestyle, if that makes any sense. So yes. Then the next one is to stay positive. So if there's things happening, because I have this happen so much. I come home feeling pretty upset, or I'm not really sure if that's the right word, just like really socially drained and not very happy, like pretty much every day from school. My mental health just goes out of the window, like at school. But one of the most important things to stay like on top of school is to stay positive. If you're always in a positive mindset and you're always thinking, oh, I can do this, this will like help me, and like you're always thinking positively about every situation, and you're trying to turn the negative into the positive, then you'll just have a way better time in every possible way. So I really recommend doing that. So yes. Then we have time management, which is I think I was sort of talking about that before. Anyway, so you pretty much just make sure that like you manage your time really effectively. So you set aside like certain hours or certain time to do things like, you obviously still need to have fun in your life. You obviously still want to go out with friends, or go to the beach, or just do things that like make you happy. But you also need to obviously do so much work. So you need to like manage your time really effectively, so you make sure you're getting all that work done, but you're also having time for other things that will help your mental health be better for doing school, if that makes sense. So yes, I'm sorry I'm going on big long tangents, but that is the moral of the story. So then the next one is I'm not really sure too much what this, but it's like stay updated. So I think that just means like always stay on top of everything you're doing and on top of your tasks and things. So yeah, I've already talked quite a lot about that. So I think I'll just move on to the next one. So the next one is to build strong, healthy relationships. So if you have really strong, healthy relationships in school, you'll just feel a lot better about everything, like socially and mentally and everything. So I like at the moment I have really, really good friends in school. So I'm really glad that I have just had that, like, you know, I'm really glad I have them, because school would be so much harder, like, without friends, like, not kidding. Even though you obviously have really bad days where you feel like you can't, interact with them at all or whatever, but, like, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. So, anyway, the next thing is to prepare for exams early. So this is again about not leaving everything to the last minute, because if you leave everything to the last minute, especially for things like exams where it has like, I don't know, maybe like the whole year content in it or half a year content in it, you can't leave it till the last second, because you have to be studying constantly, because otherwise, like, you're not going to do well. If you leave it to like even a week before the exam, it's just not going to turn out well for you. You need to be constantly staying on top of everything, so you make sure you like know mainly everything before the exam, if that makes sense. So yes, that is that. Then we have reflect and adjust. So this is mainly just about like reflecting what's happening at school and like taking time for yourself and like adjusting to things happening and just like taking a breather and being like, okay, I had a tricky day, this is what's happened. Like just like things like just like reflecting on it and like trying to like look at it on a positive level, if that makes sense. So we have two more to go. The second last one is to balance social life. So this is just a really important one. So to make sure that you still seeing your friends, you're still getting all of the social stuff in that you need to get in, which will really help your mental health in the long term. So yes, I really recommend doing that. And the last one is to just use available resources. Like use any resource you have. You say the teacher gives you a website online to go to look for more information about that topic. Do it. Go to every possible resource. Use textbooks, use like anything, because that will really help you stay on top of your tasks. So I definitely recommend. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is it for this video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!